You are probably ruining your English sentences every single day without even realizing it. Make a mistake or do a mistake. Make your bed or do your bed. One tiny wrong word completely changes how native speakers hear you. Today, we are fixing the biggest trap in English: do versus make.
Wait, seriously? Are you telling me I have been saying do a mistake wrong my whole life? I literally just texted my boss that I did a big mistake on the new project.
Oh, John, that physically hurts my ears. But do not worry, you are not alone. Every single English learner falls into this global pain.
It is so confusing. In my language, we just have one word for both. Why does English need two? Is it just to torture us? Like Apple changing their chargers every year?
Haha, no, it is not a conspiracy by Apple. There is actually a beautiful logic behind it. We are going to use the feeling method to fix this. Let us use a coffee shop analogy. Imagine a barista.
Okay, I'm imagining a hipster barista with a cool beard. What about him?
When the barista takes the coffee beans, grinds them, and creates your beautiful latte, he makes coffee because he brings something completely new into the world.
Right. The coffee did not exist before. He created it from zero.
Exactly. That is the feeling of make. You are a creator. You act like an artist. You start with nothing and boom, something new exists.
I love that vibe. An artist creating things. So what about dough?
Now imagine the same barista is washing the cups or sweeping the floor. He is not creating anything new. He is just performing a daily task. So, he does the dishes.
Wait, what? So do is like a robot checking off a to-do list? And make is like an artist creating art?
Yes, you nailed it. Make is for creation. Do is for actions, duties, or repetitive tasks. By the way, if this coffee analogy just blew your mind, hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss these tricks.
That actually makes so much sense. So let's go back to my text to my boss. Why is do a mistake so horribly wrong? I thought I was just doing a bad action.
This is the most common mistake. Learners translate directly and think a mistake is just an action. But use the feeling method. Before you messed up, did the mistake exist?
Let me think. No, my code was blank, and then I typed the wrong thing. I birthed the disaster into the world.
Exactly. You created it. It is a new thing you brought into existence, even if it is a bad thing. So, what is the correct verb?
I make a mistake. Wow. I hope my boss forgives the mistake I made. I created a terrible problem for the project.
You got it. You make a mistake, you make trouble, you make a mess. All of these are creations. Bad creations, but still creations.
I see your point. Okay, let me test this logic on something else. What about homework? When I write answers, I am creating them, right? So, do I make homework?
Ah, a very logical guess. But no. Think about the feeling of homework. Is it a beautiful new creation? Or is it a boring obligation on your checklist?
It is definitely a boring task. A duty. I absolutely hate it.
Exactly. Because it feels like a task or a duty. You are like the robot performing an action. So you do your homework. You are not an artist here.
A robot doing a task. That makes perfect sense. So I do my homework, I do the dishes, and I do my chores.
Perfect. Feel the energy of the word. Do is just getting things done.
Okay, what about money? Everyone wants money. If I want to be rich like Elon Musk, do I do money or make money?
Let us apply the rule. Are you just checking off a list, or are you generating wealth from zero?
Well, Elon Musk builds Teslas and SpaceX rockets to generate wealth. He is definitely creating a massive empire. So he makes money.
Yes, you make money because you create wealth. It feels like you are printing the value yourself. But wait, what if you have a normal job?
Yeah, like if I just scan items at the supermarket? I am doing a repetitive task. So do I do money then?
Good question. But no. Even if your daily task is boring, the final result is that you are generating an income for yourself. You are bringing new money into your bank account. So you always make money.
So the focus is on the final creation, the wealth. I love that. By the way, speaking of creating things, what about sports? Does Lionel Messi make a goal?
Actually, in sports, we use a different word entirely. Messi scores a goal, but he does make a pass because he creates an opportunity that was not there before.
English is wild, but the creation logic still holds up. Okay, here is one that confused me yesterday. A guy on the street asked me to do him a favor. Why not make a favor?
Oh, this is a tricky one. Direct translation often makes learners say, make a favor. But think deeply about what a favor actually is.
It is when you help someone, like carrying their heavy bags across the street.
Exactly. Carrying bags is an action. It is a helpful task you perform for them. You are not physically creating an object called a favor. You are just doing an action.
So I'm just performing an action like a helpful robot. I do a favor. Let me practice. Hey, Mary, can you do me a favor and buy me a coffee?
Nice try, John. But yes, your grammar is perfect. You do a favor. Also, if our listeners want to do us a favor, they can share this video with a friend who is struggling with English.
Smooth transition, Mary. Okay, I have another big one. Decision. I have to choose between buying an iPhone 15 or waiting for the 16. Do I do a decision?
Feel it, John. Before you finally choose, does the decision exist?
No, my mind is completely blank. I am staring at the Apple website. Then suddenly, I choose. Boom!
Boom! You created a choice. It did not exist, and now it does because of your brain. So what is the verb?
I make a decision because I created it. Wow, this feeling method is honestly like magic.
It really is. You make a decision, you make a plan, you make an excuse. All of these are things your brain creates from nothing.
Okay, final test to prove I am a master. I wake up in the morning. I fix my blankets. Do I do my bed or make my bed?
What does your intuition say? Using the robot versus artist logic.
Well, fixing blankets is a boring task. It is a chore. I am doing my daily duty like a robot, so I must do my bed.
I am so sorry to break your heart, John. This is the exception that breaks the rule. Native speakers always say, make your bed.
Wait, what? Seriously? Why? My whole life is a lie! English is just playing games with us now.
Do not panic. Let me explain the hidden feeling. Think about the bed before you fix it. It is a chaotic mess of sheets and pillows.
Yeah, it looks like a tornado hit it.
When you arrange the blankets and pillows, you are transforming it into a neat, beautiful shape. You are visually creating a tidy space. You are crafting something nice.
Oh, I see your point. I am transforming it from chaos to art. I am an artist of blankets. So I make my bed.
Exactly. English is a little crazy sometimes. But if you look closely, the logic of creation is still there.
This has been totally mind-blowing. Let me summarize this for everyone listening. If I act like an artist creating something new, I use make.
Yes, like making a mistake, making money, or making a decision.
And if I am a robot performing a duty, an action, or a chore from a list, I use do.
Spot on. Like doing your homework, doing a favor, or doing the dishes.
Guys, this changes everything. I promise I will never text my boss that I do a mistake ever again.
We are so glad to help save your career, John. Now, we have an interactive question for all of you watching.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Think about your daily routine. Tell us in the comments. What is one thing you make every day and one thing you do every day? Drop a comment below with your own example.
For me, I make a mess in the kitchen and I do absolutely nothing on Sundays. Just kidding.
Haha, if you guys are also struggling with these tiny traps, please subscribe and watch the next video on the screen for our next lesson. Let's figure it out together.
See you in the next one, guys. Keep making great decisions, like subscribing to this channel.